In an era where knowledge can bring so much joy to the world, where knowledge can be earned from the tip of your fingertips, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak aims to provide that necessity to the people of the far and near, with facilities that is equipped with the up-to-date technology. Research and studies would be a breeze. Understanding the needs of the many, where knowledge seeking is crucial for the growth of the mind. We made it our ultimate goal to serve you the best knowledge center available. Outside our walls, we go and reach out to users and potential users in hard-to-reach areas. We'd go over and beyond by traveling to the suburbs to spread knowledge. To enlighten them through several knowledge activities via Pustaka's knowledge resources in our collection. Our responsibility to share latest technology and information. This way, we can ensure that the passion to seek knowledge never fades. It is our utmost mission to cater for and exceed the expected information needs of our users. For such noble cause, we study the profiles of our varied users to undermine their information requirements, get the needed information resources in whatever available formats, printed, non-print or online, and match them with the requirements. We take the extra miles of informing users about our rich information resources and tell them step by step how to identify, select, retrieve, and use these resources. We want our users to be literate in information and knowledge. We want them to be our knowledge beneficiaries. As our priority to preserve the knowledge and our heritage collections, we are committed to provide the user with access for those special and unique collections of Sarawak. With the facilities for storage and repositories, we ensure all the collections and public records which are more than 25 years old, and other documents, papers, instruments, statutes and statutory order, regulations or decrees directed by State Secretary to be maintained, preserved and kept in the State Depository on account of their historical value or public importance. We are eager to expand by preserving the collections through legal deposits, donation, bequeath, oral history, and also transfer of public records for permanent preservation, regardless of its format and media. By creating standard bibliographic records, we will ensure the library resources or materials published in Sarawak can be accessed and will be preserved for future generations. We are going beyond boundaries in order to guide, advise and train all Sarawak government agencies with focus on the implementation of records and archives, management practices and standards thoroughly for Sarawak civil service. Researchers can use our facilities to do research on specific materials, whereby assistance is always available.
Having been here almost 20 over years as a user of Pustaka, it has been a very encouraging experience. Looking at the staff, how they operate this place, and for the past 20 years, this place is still in a very good shape, and it's even better now. So this is something that is very encouraging for us as users.
I think the best thing is that the library actually somehow in a small way that changed my life. First of all, I think the best is that I don't have to buy so many books, and then you don't have to search so far away, but you already can find it in the library. It makes my life easier. You can see, maybe you say reader is very confined to this, maybe very introvert, but actually the books make you more extrovert, meaning that you can actually connect with people better. Thank you very much, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak.
Welcome to the Sarawak State Library, one of the most unique libraries in the world that is surrounded by a park. Whether you are in need of learning materials, reference material, conducive learning environment, the free Wi-Fi, a recreational place for you and your family, or if you're a fitness junkie and looking for a place to jog or work out, the Sarawak State Library got that covered for you.
Hi, my name is Charlie. Let me introduce you to the Sarawak State Library. Other than the Sarawak State Library in Kuching, we have other branch which includes the Sarawak State Library Miri branch and the State Record Repository. The State Library houses a variety of collections which includes the main collection, the reference, the special collections and electronic collections. The main collections include topics ranging from philosophy, religion, social sciences, languages, pure science, technology, art, literature, and history.
We do have non-fictional collection to suit your leisure reading. Did I mention that we have newspaper that we update daily and are available in the newspaper room? No, we have that too. The reference material range from dictionaries, manuals, handbooks, encyclopedias, and atlases. The reference material can be identified from the red label at the spine of the book. These materials are only to be used in the library and not to be borrowed. Photostating is allowed. Simply purchase the photocopy card at the circulation counter level 1. The special collection consists of the Malaysiana collections and Sarakiana collections. To complete these, we have the collections suits our junior reader. Now, these collections are available for the younger user at the Children Infotech, which is the ground floor of the library. Aside from that, we have computers available for you at the same floor in the Multimedia Gallery MMG. To use a computer, make sure that you have registered as a member of the library. Then, just fill in the logbook at the registration counter, and that is about it. Other than the mentioned material, other material is accessible online. For the convenience of our user, we provide online services as well.
I'm talking about the Online Public Access Catalog OPAC. All our collections are registered in the OPAC, whereby it can be accessed anytime, anywhere. With that being said, by simply looking up www.librarynet.com.my, user get to check the availability of the books that they are interested in online.
OPAC also allow user to locate the materials that they want by obtaining the call number of the book. Call number can be seen at the spine of the book.
In other words, you can browse our OPAC and locate the material that you want and reserve it if the status is checked out at the comfort of your home. How convenient is that?
In the case that the book is available in other library, loaning book is made possible with the interlibrary loan, whereby user could loan books from other library with just a fee of 2 ringgit. What's more, book loan is available for institution or agency that have registered with the library. This institution can loan up to 50 to 200 books without fee. Aside that, we have vast online database collection exclusively for our member. Our online databases includes journal, magazine, newspaper, and books. To enjoy the unlimited pass, simply log in using the username and password that you have created during registration. Other than browsing the OPAC for books and accessing the online database, you could also do an online renewal and request for books too. Wi-Fi is available for our user at the library compound. To connect to the Wi-Fi, select LibraryNet from the list of Wi-Fi available and A pop-up will appear asking for the username and password that you have created during registration. Fill that in and you have the access.
Now all these are accessible to our member for free. You heard that right, for free.
To register, simply provide the librarian at the registration counter on the ground floor with your identification card or passport. The librarian will guide you to fill in a short online form. Activation will be done immediately after you press the submit button. Just remember to approach the librarian for your membership activation. Renewal of membership done yearly.
Like the registration, the renewal of membership is also free. Having the habit of misplacing things,
Pustaka Negeri
Right now,
Sarawak, together with Yang Berusaha, Tuan Haji Japri Bujang Mazli, CEO Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain standing for the national anthems. The Malaysian national anthem Negaraku, followed by Sarawak's state anthem Sarawak, Ibu Pertiwiku. Thank you. You may now be seated. It is our pleasure to welcome Yang Berhormat Dato' Dr. Ripin Lamat, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development II. His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan, U.S. Ambassador to Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Dato' Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf bin Abang Haji Zain, Chairman Board of Management Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, members of the Board of Management Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Japri Bujang Mazli, Chief Executive Officer of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, heads of departments, friends from the media, representatives from local universities and schools, and all other distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 20th anniversary celebration of the American Corner Sarawak. Established on 11 May 2004 through a partnership between the U.S. Embassy in Malaysia and Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, the American Corner has been a hub for education, culture, and knowledge exchange. For 2 decades, it has strengthened ties between the U.S. and Sarawak, hosting programs on education, science, culture, and diplomacy. Today, we celebrate these accomplishments and look forward to future collaborations. We are honored to have Yang Berhormat Datuk Dr. Ripin Lamat, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development to launch this significant milestone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a special treat that showcases the vibrant cultural heritage of Sarawak. This performance will highlight the traditional sound of the sape, a string instrument that is deeply rooted in the rich history of our community. Please join me in welcoming our talented performer, Jared Michael Bati anak Timothy Musa and Bridget Juliet anak Yen McNally Majang, as they present a captivating sapet medley featuring the beautiful pieces Datu Julut, Lan E and Liling. Let's give them a warm of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Jared Michael Batty and Bridget Juliet, for that mesmerizing performance. Your skill and artistry have truly brought the spirit of our culture to life, and we're deeply grateful for this memorable performance. Let's give them another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, to commence our ceremony, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Japri Bujang Mazli, Chief Executive Officer of Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, to deliver his welcoming address. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera. Salam Sarawak maju makmur. Salam segulai sejalai. Terima kasih saudari pengerusi majlis. Yang berhormat Datuk Dr. Ipin Lamat, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf bin Abang Haji Zain, Chairman, Board of Management, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. Your Excellency Edgar Kagan, the Ambassador from the United States of America, members of the Board of Management, heads of departments, leaders, community leaders, media representatives, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pustaka Negeri Sarawak on this blessed and special Friday afternoon, where we will be together celebrating the 20th anniversary of American Corner Sarawak. Your Excellency, Yang berhormat Datuk, Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. American Corner Sarawak is a manifestation of collaboration between two great people, people of the America and people of Sarawak. It serves as a cultural and educational resource center that promotes mutual understanding between both people. The American Corner started 20 years ago as Lincoln Corner. Over the years, it has changed into American Corner, and those great 20 years has seen lots of programs where we promote the shared objectives and shared values, and we often speak the same language of culture, language of arts, language of development for the benefit of both parties. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as Pustaka looks back 20 years and re-evaluate what we have done together, is the continuous support and collaboration that you have rendered us that helps us to open the window to the world, to the local people here, and also to bring over experts and some of notable speakers and artists from the other side of the world. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, before I end my speech, I would like to welcome you again to this State Library of Sarawak that we have dreamt to be the reservoir and fountain of information and knowledge to the state. And we believe that the people of knowledge and information needs a medium where minds meet and ideas interact. And American Corner Sarawak has helped towards that significantly. Welcome and thank you.
Thank you, Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji, for the insightful and warm address. Ladies and gentlemen, we are delighted to welcome His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan, the U.S. Ambassador, to share his opening remarks with us today. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome.
Thank you so much. It is such a tremendous pleasure to be here. And I really want to thank so many people who are here. But first and foremost, Datuk Ripin Alamat, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development. Datuk Dr. Abang Abdul Rauf, the Chairman of the Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. And then my good friend, Tuan Haji Japri, the CEO of the Pustaka Negeri Sarawak. And also thanks to the entire Board of Management, of whom a number of people are here, including Dr. Haja Rashida, who I still remember welcoming me here along with Tuan Haji Japri when I visited, I think, 9 years ago, when I served in Malaysia the first time. But really, to all of you who are here today, thank you, and thank you for coming. But more importantly, thank you for the partnership. I'm thrilled to be here today to celebrate what I think is a really important milestone. 20 years is starting to be a long time. And I think the fact that this partnership has continued for 20 years reflects an extraordinary commitment on the part of not just the Sarawak state government, but the Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, who have been extraordinary partners. For us, what used to be Lincoln Corners, now American Corners, are an opportunity to connect with people across Malaysia. And we have them in a number of places, but there's no place where we've been longer than here. And there's no place where we have had a better and more successful partnership. So I'd like you to join me in a round of applause for the Pustaka. Celebrating today is about recognizing that this is a partnership. And it is a partnership with the professionals at the Pustaka Negeri Sarawak and the people at the embassy who are so committed to looking for ways in which we can help connect with people across Malaysia, but obviously here, particularly the people of Sarawak. And what we have seen in the 20 years that we've been here is how much Sarawakians and Americans have in common. We are multicultural, multi-ethnic societies. We are societies that are based on the value of the individual. We are societies that cherish democracy. And I think that what we have learned from being here is how curious Sarawakians at every level of society and from across the state are to understand and know what is happening around the world, including in the United States. And that partnership of 2 decades, I think, has been tremendously valuable for us as a way to better understand what do people in Sarawak want, what are they looking for, how can we find better ways to work together. So I'm very grateful and honored to be here, but I'm really grateful because I don't need to be here for this partnership to be incredibly successful because of the commitment of the people here at the Pustaka and more broadly the people of Sarawak. So that makes me feel very, very good. Now, things have changed in 20 years. I mean, some of the things that we were looking at 20 years ago and working on 20 years ago no longer is interesting. And today, there's a focus on digital entrepreneurship that we could barely imagine 20 years ago. The ability to innovate and adapt and change is critical. And I look here and I see children or young adults, and I know that you are smarter, faster, quicker to understand technology than I can ever dream of. And I'm excited that you're here because you're exactly the people who we need to have here and that we want to reach. And so we've changed the focus. Increasingly, we see the American Corner as a platform for talking about technology, talking about entrepreneurship, engaging with young entrepreneurs. And just as an example, tomorrow afternoon there's going to be a workshop on empowering change, digital social entrepreneurship in Sarawak. And I encourage everyone who's here to attend. But this partnership is about more than just bringing people together. It's about sharing knowledge. And I want to just note that this morning we hosted Julia Hopak, I'm sorry, Julia, I didn't get your last name, I apologize. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, who's a key contributor to an acclaimed documentary called The Social Dilemma. And Julia conducted a workshop here on filmmaking with university students, sharing her expertise and listening to thoughts and views here, and hopefully helping support the next generation of filmmakers in Sarawak and in Malaysia. And I would just note there'll be a screening and discussion of the documentary tomorrow for the public here also at the Pustaka. Please come join. Since over 20 years, things have changed. We've got a maker space now, which we couldn't even imagine 20 years ago, providing tools like 3D printers, virtual reality headsets, and Raspberry Pi, which I don't even know what that is, all available for people here to use. But I think that the technology is always secondary to the people. And so what I'm proud of and I'm grateful for are the people. The energy, the creativity, the curiosity of the people, and particularly young people of Sarawak who've come here over 20 years, and the creativity, the energy, the enthusiasm of the dedicated professionals here at the Pustaka. So I think we have so much that we can build on, that we can do together. And I'm excited to announce that we're going to be shifting and trying to do more with artificial intelligence in the coming years, because just as artificial intelligence will shape so much of the world around us, we want to make sure that the American Corner is a platform to expand cooperation and collaboration on AI. But I really want to just finish by expressing my deepest gratitude to Ms. Selina Zawawi. Hey, Selena, please stand up. And her team. Mr. Ramzan Najwa, Mr. Ramzan Najwa, Anna, and Suhaili. Thank you so much for all that you have done. We couldn't imagine better partners, and since we have some of the people who were originally here when we first started, it's great to see that that continues, the chain continues, and we're so grateful to have you here. So for everyone here, thank you for your partnership, thank you for your dedication, and for the students, thank you for coming, but also thank you for what you will do to make our world a better place in the future. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for your insightful opening remarks and for being with us today. We appreciate your continued support and commitment to strengthening the ties between our communities. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to invite our esteemed guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Dr. Ripin Lamat, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development to deliver his launching remarks. Please join me in welcoming Yang Berhormat Datuk Dr. Ripin Lamat to the stage.
Thank you very much. Very good afternoon. Yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf Abang Zain, Chairman, Board of Management Pustaka Sarawak, His Excellency Mr. Eggert D. Kagan, U.S. Ambassador to Malaysia, and all the delegates, Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Jafri Bujang Masli, Chief Executive Officer, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, Board of Management, Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, Head of Department, leaders, media representative, ladies and gentlemen. Before I proceeding any further, I would like to convey a sincere apology and warm regards from the Right Honorable Premier of Sarawak, especially to His Excellency, Mr. Edgar D. Kagan, U.S. Ambassador, and delegates, as well as to all distinguished guests and everyone here today. YEB Premier unable to be here due to prior commitment. Therefore, I am representing him and will deliver his speech. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, selamat petang, salam Sarawakku sayang, dan salam Sarawak maju makmur. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, standing here today, I feel a deep sense of pride and gratitude as we celebrate 20 years of the American Corner Sarawak, a milestone that reflects not only longevity, but also the unwavering spirit of partnership, learning, and cultural exchange. It has been 2 decades of opening doors, sparking curiosity, and building bridges between Sarawak and the United States. There is an old saying, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. This ring especially true today. The journey of the American Corner Sarawak is a testament to the power of collaboration and shared values. Together, we have created a space where knowledge flows freely, where innovation takes roots, and where culture meets in a spirit of mutual respect and understanding. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it's only fair that I take this moment to express our deepest appreciation to the U.S. Embassy. Your generous support and funding have been instrumental in the success of the American Corner Sarawak. Through your unwavering commitment, countless lives in Sarawak has been touched, empowered, and inspired. We are sincerely grateful for this partnership, which has not only strengthened educational ties, but also enriched our collective cultural heritage. As we reflect on this journey, it's important to acknowledge how the Post-COVID Development Strategy 2030, PCDS 2030, aspired by the Right Honorable Premier, will shape our path forwards. The pandemic was a challenge like no other, yet through resilience and vision, we have emerged together stronger, more united, and more innovative. The American Corner Sarawak has played its role in this recovery, adapting its programs to serve as a platform for growth and learning in a post-pandemic world that has changed tremendously. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, another of premier aspiration, the Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030, is also considered when planning for the program at the American Corner Sarawak. Programs that provide new tools and technology have enabled participants to navigate the rapid development of the digital technologies. We have seen digital workshops, virtual exchanges, and tech-based initiatives empower our youth and communities with the skill they need to succeed in the increasingly interconnected world. In this, we are reminded of the words of Winston Churchill: to improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. The American Corner Sarawak has embodied the spirit of change, evolving with the times and staying ahead of the curve. The digital landscape we live in today is fast-moving, but with the Sarawak Digital Economy Blueprint 2030 as our guide, we are confident that the American Corner Sarawak will continue to be at the forefront of this wave of innovation. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, equally significant is the alignment of the American Corner Initiative with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 2030, SDG 2030. From promoting quality education to reducing inequalities, the Corner has helped build a stronger, more resilient and globally minded community in Sarawak. These efforts are not just about meeting targets, but about ensuring that we are leaving behind a healthy and sustainable planet Earth for the future generation. As we stand at the cusp of this new era, there is much to look forward to. The world is changing faster than ever before, driven by technological advances and the rise of the digital economy. As we look ahead, my hope is that the American Corner Sarawak will prioritize programs focused on artificial intelligence, AI, and the digital economy. These two fields are the engine of future, and we must ensure that Sarawak is not just a passenger on this journey, but an active contributor. Consider the role of AI, which has potential to revolutionize industry, to also improve quality of life, while helping and supporting sustainable lifestyle. We need to equip our communities with the knowledge and skill to engage with AI, not as a distant concept, but as a tools that can improve lives and create opportunities. Likewise, the digital economy is reshaping the way we do business, and the American Corner Sarawak is ideally positioned to nurture local talent and entrepreneurship, but potentially helping Sarawak become a regional leader in this area. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, our strategic priorities should therefore include, number one, AI literacy. Let's introduce programs that demystify AI, teaching foundational concepts that will help prepare Sarawakian for the opportunities of tomorrow. Number two, entrepreneurship and digital innovation. We must support our innovator and entrepreneur, offering them the resources and mentorship they need to turn idea into realities. And number three, global digital exchanges. Let's harness technology to strengthen our ties with global partners using digital platform to facilitate cross-cultural collaboration. And number four, sustainability. In line with the SDG 2030, we must continue to focus on sustainable development, ensuring that our growth is inclusive and responsible. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is most powerful weapons which you can use to change the world. The American Corner Sarawak has been and will continue to be as a place where education, innovation, and cultural exchange intersect. This is the vision we must carry forward. Finally, I would like to again thank the U.S. Embassy and Your Excellency Ambassador and all the delegates for your invaluable support. Together, we have built something remarkable, and I am confident that our future is brighter. And now, it's It's given me a great pleasure to officially mark the launch of 20th anniversary celebration of American Corner Sarawak. Let us celebrate this milestone not only as a reflection of the past, but also a bold step into the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Yang Berhormat Dato'. Kindly remain on stage for the next agenda. Thank you once more, Yang Berhormat Dato' Dr. Ripin Lamat, for your inspiring words and for officially launching the 20th anniversary celebration of the American Corner Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, to mark this special occasion, we will now proceed with a memorable official launch showcasing the long-standing collaboration and the shared vision between the U.S. and Sarawak. May I kindly invite His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan, U.S. Ambassador to Malaysia, followed by Yang Berbahagia Dato' Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf bin Abang Haji Zaid, Chairman Board of Management, and Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Japri Bujang Mazli to join Yang Berhormat Dato' on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the launching will take place through a signing on a tablet, symbolizing our commitment to collaboration and partnership. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in applauding as our guest of honor make his mark on the tablet, officially launching this momentous occasion. And there you have it, the official launch of the 20th anniversary celebration of the American Corner Sarawak. May I kindly invite Yang Berhormat Dato' Dr. Ripin Lamat, Mr. Ambassador Yang Berbahagia Dato' Chairman, and Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji to kindly remain on stage for the upcoming exchange of mementos. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the exchange of mementos, symbolizing the enduring partnership and shared commitment between the American Corner Sarawak and our distinguished guests. To begin this meaningful exchange, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato' Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf to present a memento to His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan, the U.S. Ambassador. Next, we will have His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan to present a memento to Yang Berbahagia Dato' Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, a memento presented by Yang Berbahagia Dato' Dr. Abang Haji Abdul Rauf to our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Dato' Dr. Ripin Lamat. Thank you to all involved in this heartfelt exchange of memento. This token serve as a reminder of our collaborative efforts and the bonds we have forged over the years. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we near the conclusion of today's momentous event, the 20th anniversary celebration of the American Corner Sarawak, I would like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt appreciation to our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Dato Dr. Ripin Lama, Deputy Minister for Youth, Sport and Entrepreneur Development II, for gracing this occasion with your presence and for your unwavering support. A sincere thank you to His Excellency Edgar D. Kagan, U.S. Ambassador, for your continued partnership and dedication in fostering the long-standing relationship between the U.S. and Sarawak. Now, before we officially conclude, we would also like to invite all of you to join us for a special tour of the library where you can explore the rich resources and facility we have here at Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, including the American Corner itself. Thank you all once again for being part of this meaningful celebration. We will now wish you a pleasant day ahead, and we look forward to your continued support. With that, the official program has come to a close. Please proceed to the library tour, and we hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you.
Tersergam indah megah, menjadi kebanggaan kita, bukti wawasan dicita, maklumat dan pengetahuan, penuh terhimpun harta ilmu untuk kita terokan. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, wadah ilmu untuk semua, bersama kita manfaatkannya. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, berteknologi dan berusaha, berkhidmat ikhlas untuk kita. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, tersergam indah megah, menjadi kebanggaan kita, bukti wawasan dicita, maklumat dan pengetahuan, penuh terhimpun harta ilmu untuk kita taruhkan. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, wadah ilmu untuk semua, bersama kita manfaatkannya. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, berteknologi dan berusaha, berkhidmat ikhlas untuk kita. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, dipenuhi aktiviti, sentiasa dikunjungi semua berbagai bilang bangsa. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, wadah ilmu untuk semua. Pustaka Negeri Sarawak, wadah ilmu untuk semua. Tersergam indah megah, menjadi kebanggaan kita, bukti wawasan dicita, maklumat dan pengetahuan, penuh terhimpun harta ilmu untuk kita taruhkan. tersergam indah megah.